Okay, that's a G minor. Okay, so for 80s kind of stuff, I'm just going to use G minor. It's easy, and I don't expect everyone to be like advanced. And this isn't that advanced because I'm not some like classically trained pianist. I'm better on guitar, but here it goes. I want to show you G minor. Let me turn it up. And then F major. And then E flat. In really cool 80s stuff, I always hear these chords, but I don't hear it so much in the synthwave stuff yet. So like when you do G minor like this, so you're keeping the bass. I'm going to play the G. You can almost see it on the screen, but it's okay. Okay, so we've heard that. You could also do like C minor, D minor, say D minor, and then even that. But check this chord out. So if I move the bass, so that's your E flat major 7, right? But check this out. If you do F major, it's like a suspension. I think that sounds good for 80s, so check that out. So you do, right? And then like you can do the 4 chord. So I'll show you it on Rhodes, like G9, minor 9, that's like this, with the 7, and then D minor, right? Well, that's your basic chord, but you should, if you're writing stuff, instead of using all like triads, so you can combine them. So let me show you something. It's like, what? So I went to the D, but that's a B flat, so it kind of makes like a minor. Well, not really a minor, but a B flat chord with the D as the root. And then you can do your G. G minor, but with the E flat root. So if you have that chord, the major, go to the next one over, like a whole step up. And then I like 9 chords, like this, D minor 9. Or you could play it like, that sounds cool. And then go to the B flat. Right? There's so many ways you can do it. Like if I get into a jam, right? So you don't expect it. Like you're going to the E flat, like it's just like you would think, oh, we're just gonna do the note like that, like it's an E flat major only. So go from C minor, like 7 or 9, to G minor with the D, And then the 4, see, that's the A flat major. B flat major. So A flat major with the E flat bass. Here's the chord for E flat. So you hear that? But instead, so we'll go back. I just love how that sounds. And then instead of D minor, it's G minor. And then an out of key chord, but it doesn't matter all the time for on. You know, moving through transitions. And then B flat, so it's even higher. So you kind of can see what would be the next one. See, and then it gets weird, like 2. But you could do C minor, which is really like an E flat 6. And then if we go to the F, you know, there's so many things. There's a G minor with the F. So you just think of your scale you're using. G minor is very easy in an 80s friendly way. I love that. Oh, and that's another good one. So a G root with the F major. C. That's just D, E flat, and G, and then you can add the 7. See? And you can do it with D. But because it's the same notes, parallel, it doesn't really make great music. We'll try to trick the ears of the listeners, you know? There's an example, but what other ones could we try? And then try, listen to this. No. So that's weird, but C minor, 9. And then do a C major. Kind of doesn't mix, but it's almost becoming jazz. But to me, the 80s music did have a lot of progressive, like prog influences too, because in prog you hear a lot of those chords like these triads become different chords. I'm not some expert jazz guy, but it's almost better that I'm not, because it's more fun for me, you know, and then I come up with stuff that's kind of surprising to me. So if you do that, it's a little bit more classical, like that sounds classical, but this, that sounds more 80s or progressive or something like that. And then it would resolve back to C, so that's a C major 7. Which is a very awesome chord, and then that tends to want to go to the 4. Check it out. And then what? But if you do that to the relative minor, like B flat, so now it's the G minor 7. I know the finger's a little bit off the screen, but we got F, D, B flat, A, and I'm playing that little octave there, you can't see, but it's just a G note. You know? But what other chords could that be? Well, when we go to E flat, listen. So it's playing the flat 5. See? So it's almost like, okay, so if you do a D minor with the E flat, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like suspended chords. Kind of, to be honest, I'm like a beginner at this, but I'm happy with that. I don't want to be overtly technical. So just play around. Well, see, that's different key. Alright, let's try this. There you go. And then that wants to resolve like a 7, but let's see what the notes are. G, F, which makes it the 7. That's the 9, the A, and the C is 11. So that's really a G11 chord. But a simplistic one, not like a Chick Corea fancy one. And then go back to the C. Just do that, yeah. Watch. See? That could be minor. See? B minor. So if you have C major 7, and then you go to this one, and you imply a B minor 7, then I don't think that's necessarily key of C. It's more like, because in key of C it would be more like a diminished, you know? So maybe you could call it, I don't know, maybe G. Yeah. See? But this is the basis, as far as I know, of simple keyboard harmony, where it begins to kind of trick the listener, and you're not just doing like all root note stuff, like all in one key, like you know. You know, that's kind of easier on the ear, but if you're doing stuff that's, you know, look. back to G minor and I'll hit the analog patch. So the D11, where it's just a C triad with a D root, that could imply minor somehow too. I mean, include the F. My bad, but another thing you can note is when you do this kind of thing where it's like, let's start with F major. So it goes like that, like always remember the fourth, like this. Hear that? So see that harmony? Watch. This is kind of like medieval, kind of like singing, like before Bach and before classical. They kind of stretch the harmonies out like this. So if you can get into the harmonies of that and really follow the chords, you can create some really good 80s kind of ideas, because that's like the most expressive open harmony type stuff. So F major, and we're going to C, which is the fifth, but listen how we do it. But you hit that fifth right there in the middle. Hear that? See, it's not that kind of harmony you hear like in normal stuff. You hear like, see, it's like that's linear, just going from F to E. Instead, go F to C. See, now I'm just moving those ones. So it's like you're moving less. So it's more beautiful, really. I'm just going. See, I really think that's what music, like harmony, like, that's a B flat major. So you're not really hearing the bass. And then just go to the fifth. That's very gorgeous. You can hear it wanting to go to the like resolution note. I'm trying to figure it out. It would be right there. So let's end the video right there. And if you want to see that, that's just the F major. See?